Hello, everybody. Anna's back on live. Yep, that's how I seem to be rolling nowadays. I am actually outside. I needed to kind of partake into it's the first day of spring, and this is my favorite season next to fall, but their favorite season. Let's see, just waiting for Gemma to come on. I am here to interview my friend Gemma Bond, which is also an author, and she has released her second book and is called Is She the Most Embarrassing Mom? And I must say, I did have a chance to sneak peek at this story, so I'm really excited to be able to share with everybody Gemma and her success. Her first book was Dexy, the Determined Dragon, and now she's got this one, and it's so funny. And anybody who's got a mom or a parent or anything, or us as parents, and how we've embarrassed our children. I think it gets worse when they're teenagers, I heard, but so far I'm not sure yet. I'm grateful that my kids let me kiss them bye when I drop them off at school. So yes, without further ado, hi Tracy, Gemma's on, yay, I think I saw Sandy. And happy Saturday, happy equinox. I'm going to bring Gemma on and we're going to interview her for her brand new book that just launched today. If anybody hasn't watched her launch yet, I have it below in the post somewhere when I shared it. So hi Caroline. And so be sure to watch it and make sure to go to any of your Amazon marketplaces wherever you are and definitely get a copy of this book. It's a beautiful, beautiful story, and I'm probably gonna get the book for my mom too. Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, because I tend to digress often, and I am going to let Gemma on. Hello.
Hello. How are
How
you?
are you? Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Sorry, look at my wild hair. I took it down and it's got a bit woo.
That's okay. I have
Crazy hair.
bay leaf in the back. It's my
You
baby.
have. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh look, it looks so nice and warm. It's
The
dark.
sun was out 5 minutes ago, but apparently it changed its mind. Welcome to BC.
Here it never comes out, so don't worry. Oh,
So, show us your book.
whoa, this little
Pretty
beauty.
please.
She is live.
Yay. I ordered my copy at wee hours of the morning this morning. So,
Oh, thank you.
you're
I
welcome.
love it. Do you know what? There's not many covers that are white, and it's quite unusual, isn't it? But we kind of went with it because it was so simple, and I like simple with this particular book.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's different.
Good. So, can you tell me what inspired you to write this story?
Well, I felt like we've all had a rough time recently, and everything's quite negative at the minute and a bit. So I felt like we needed a bit of humour, and there's certain things that have happened that I have done that clearly is embarrassing, that I just thought I'd throw into a book because why not? Let's make the kids laugh, and hopefully they'll realise that it's okay to be silly and it's okay to have a good time and not care what other people think. That was my plan.
Yay, I love that plan because I never care what people think.
Oh, that's good because I sort of do, but I think after writing this, it's made me realise that actually I don't really. It is what it is, you know. You are what you are, and if people don't like it, that's okay. Hi,
Exactly.
ladies. Oh,
Oh, so what does Bay think about the book?
she likes it. I think she's probably a little bit sick of it now because, you know, like the whole process. It's a lengthy process, but yeah, she likes it. I surprised her at school with it, so it came in the post, and I picked her up from school and I had it hidden behind my back, and I just went, ta-da! and she was like, oh, it's here. So of course when the book comes, like she did with Dexy, she sits in the car and she reads it, and then I asked her to read it to me, and yeah, she loved it, so she's happy.
Oh, that's beautiful. The other question I thought of was, how do you relate to the book?
Nothing to do with it, Anna. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
No, of course not. I think do you know what I think everybody has all these different elements to them, and like Dexy, there was elements of Dexy that were me, but this I think is definitely me. In the book, actually 80% of it is true. It's things we've done, things we do like on a regular basis, so I guess it probably is me. So I've got to kind of take that embarrassing crown. I'm going to take that just for this weekend.
Why not?
Exactly. Oh dear.
Oh. So what else can you tell us? Where can we find the book? What, maybe describe a little bit more of what the book is about, not in too much detail because we need surprises when people get the book.
Well, yeah, so you can buy it on Amazon. It's literally on Amazon. I've got if you literally just tapped in Gemma Bond, it would come up. But yeah, she's on Amazon. She's on all territories all over the world. But obviously I'm in the UK, so she's predominantly in the UK, but that's fine, you can still buy it. It's just about a mum and a daughter. It's about their relationship and their bond and things that happen through the book. And the little girl in the book, Willow, she's just mortified about the whole thing, you know, all these embarrassing things her mum does. It's driving her insane. So most of the pictures you'll see is Willow like this, or she's like that, you know, so she's mortified. But when we get to the end of the book, it turns around, and that's the nice moment, and that's what I wanted to show children, you know, that actually it's okay. So that there's a bit that happens at the end where Willow actually realizes, do you know what, I won't tell you too much, but yeah, there is a real story in there as well. Well, they're all pretty much real, not gonna lie. Actually, something that inspired me to write the book, I'll tell you another story very quickly, was we were walking through the fields one day. This always happens in the fields, it's obviously a thing, and Bay tripped over full like face down on the floor, but she missed her face, but her whole body was in this puddle, and it was muddy, and she cried and cried. So I walked over, and I've got huge feet, so as I walk over with my big fat feet, my big welly boots, I'm like plodding along, and I caught the corner of this puddle she was laid in, and as I caught the corner, the whole puddle just went whoosh in her face, and that was it. She was crying, but she was crying so much she then started laughing, and I just thought, that's just typical me. I was trying to help her, but I actually made the situation 10 times worse. So she was walking home like this. Like, oh my God. So that's another story, but we didn't actually add that in, but we've added something similar. But yeah, it's just, I just thought, these things happen all the time. Like, why can't we laugh about it instead of thinking, oh, it was the worst day ever, you know? And I think the more you think things are negative, the more negative things happen. So try and turn it into a positive. And it was funny, and she laughs at it, you know, now. Those first 5 minutes was not funny though.
No, right when it happens, it's never funny.
No. Awkward moment.
No, I remember the amounts of times that my mom, I would just look at her and I'm like, really?
Yeah, you're like, oh, the shame of it.
So she even said the other day, she's like, you hated me up until I was 21.
Oh.
And it's like, I didn't hate you for that long.
It's so funny, isn't it? My mum wasn't embarrassing. She was never embarrassing. My mum's really not embarrassing, but my dad was the one. So I'm surprised I wrote the embarrassing mum book, but I must have inherited the embarrassing gene from my dad, you know, like, so, oh, the stories we could talk about go on all night.
Oh, the fun parts about being a mom. I am so very excited for your book. I think they said I was going to get it on Tuesday. Way too long to wait, but
Oh no. Oh
I'm
bless.
glad that I got a sneak peek to actually read it so I can just chill.
Yeah, it's nice when other people get to read it before, because then you get a good feel. And I think also what's nice is being in all different countries as well. Like certain words mean certain things, as we figured out the other day,
Yeah.
which is really interesting for me. So it's nice to know if you see my humour the same. And actually you do, but there were certain words, wasn't there? We won't say the words. They're not rude words here, but they were rude in Canada. So it's
Yeah.
quite funny. Oh God, we won't say that in case people are watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an eye opener for us as well. Like it's made me realise that people just view things so differently, but actually, ultimately, humour is universal, isn't it? Like the
It,
situations that happen are just funny, full stop.
yeah, very much so. Well, totally exciting. And for anybody that's not familiar with Gemma Bond, where can they find you?
Somewhere in the UK. No, you can find
Online, of
me.
course.
Yeah, I'm going to be traveling though soon, hopefully. No, so I've got my page is Gemma Bond author. I also have a YouTube channel which is quite new. So it's Gemma Bond author on YouTube. Don't just write Gemma Bond because there's a ballet dancer called Gemma Bond. And then I've got so all Facebook really. I'm on Instagram as well, which is Bond's Books. So you can see bits and bobs on there, which is where I post most of my new books and stuff. So that's an Amazon for the book.
Excellent. Oh, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. I am so very proud of you.
Thank you.
And yes, everybody who's watching and everybody who's watching later, please go grab this book because you are going to laugh and it's just going to bring an amazing bond between mother and child. I know it. It's even Toby, he can't wait. He's like, when are we reading the book?
Oh, bless him. They're so cute. I love him. The other day when I had a chat with you, he was showing me the world map. I was like, this is amazing. I had a geography lesson with, how old is he?
7.
7. He knew more about the countries than I did. I was like, this is embarrassing for sure.
Yes, Toby, that's what he does. He grabs something that interests him and he just goes full throttle.
Oh, bless him. Oh, he's lovely. They're all lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, though.
Thank you. I'm going to let you go. I think Andrew is next. And yes, I wish you a wonderful evening. You've done absolutely amazing today. Thank you for giving me the wonderful opportunity to interview you.
Oh, thank you.
And everybody go and get Gemma's book.
Buy the book. We're nearly at number 1. We're
Yes,
3 away.
yay. Oh, I have to get mine. All right, lots of love.
Right. And you, take care.
Thank you.
Speak to you soon.
Yes.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.